Good morning, everyone. It's Elise, and it is 4:18 in the morning, and I have been up since 3:30. I did not realize that you can get a tornado in Florida, and since I found out, now I'm hypersensitive, crazy. I woke up, I'm sorry, to the craziest thunder I've ever heard. It's like it's in your house. It's so loud, and there was so much lightning. So, of course, I wake up and I try to use my computer, which, of course, says I have a connection time. We have a bunch of laptops. Connection timeout error. I can't get on the computer to find out if there's a tornado because I don't think they have tornado sirens here. I don't know if they do or don't. Anyway, oh my gosh. So I get on the computer just in time for all the weather to stop. And this is the thing. I think that is I didn't expect to get upset. But now I am responsible for everybody in this house. What I used to do when this would happen, I would play possum. Like, for all you women out there, when your husband of more than 25 minutes wants to have sex and you feel the reach over and all of a sudden you go like this, so he really thinks you're deep in sleep, which nobody does that noise when they're sleeping, I don't think. Not that I would ever do that, but I read it in Cosmo. So I would pretend to be sleeping so I could avoid all situations that were like of an emergency nature, because Eric was a survivalist. So he would figure it out. And then if it was an emergency, excuse me, just so you know, I bought on, I don't know what day it is, on Saturday, I bought enough Starbucks to last me for days and days and days. It's lightning again. And now I'm supposed to count to see how many miles away it is. Anyway, so I have Starbucks, which is great. Anyway, so I used to lay there and play possum so I wouldn't have to get up. I would be scared, but I would know that there was somebody there to take care of it. Now I am the one that has to take care of it. Quite frankly, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So the other day when there was the tropical storm, which is no big deal according to everybody that lives here, except for the people that I personally know, that their homes are flooded, and, oh, my nose is running, I don't have a tissue. Their homes are flooded, they've lost things. It's crazy, and I don't know this because this didn't happen to me, and they're not really reporting it on the news. And so we found out through phone calls or Facebook, which is weird, that they lost power and they're flooding. There's flooding everywhere. There's flooding in my town. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I don't care. Whatever. This is my conversation with myself, and I appreciate you eavesdropping. That's fine. This is my therapist. So anyway, then there was a tornado warning, and in the past we had a basement, and we had a very specific place, and we had a toilet and we had food. I don't know how long he thought we would be there, but we had food, we had blankets, we had flashlights, we had a battery powered radio so we could find out what was going on in case we lost the internet. And so, excuse me, if I was a real news person or a real TV person, I probably wouldn't do that. Although when it's live TV, I don't know what happened. Anyway, here, it's not that there isn't a basement, it's that I don't have an idea. So yesterday I was upset that because I didn't do the exact right thing. I didn't go to the first floor, and I took my family one place, and then I found out that I'm supposed to take them another place, and it turned out fine, perhaps because there was no tornado. And if there was, I don't know if am I doing the wrong thing. It would have caused them to something to happen. So I woke up this morning And I ran to the computer to find out what was going on, what I should do. And the other day I did a play with my, because I don't know, I'm upset, I'm nervous. Anyway, so um, to see if there was something I should do. And obviously my computer was working, but I found a computer that was. But the whole story of the whole thing, it's just so hard. And everybody says I'm doing such a great job, and it's lightning again. But I'm assuming there's no tornado because there's no thunder, but maybe it's in the eye or whatever. Anyway, or whatever. You're doing a great job, but maybe it's only because nothing's happened, right? Maybe you really only know if you're doing a great job when something happens and you're able to mitigate it or fix it or stop it. And now that I'm alone, and for those of you who don't know, my husband died in January. Uh, and my children are sad, and they miss him, and it's just it's terrible. And it's so much pressure. It's like me being president of the United States sounds so stupid, but I wouldn't know what to do. I think I would know what to do because I have such an opinion on what everybody does and how wrong they are. Um, but in real life, if you're thrown into a situation that you've never done before, and you have to protect people, it's a lot of responsibility. And thank God I had my hair colored because God knows by now I'd be fully gray, just like every other president of the United States after they get their job of responsibility. Oh my God. At least I'm showered. I know I always talk about what I look like. Um, Probably because I have no makeup on and I don't usually talk about it if I look normal. Anyway, so I just wanted to share with you. And I didn't expect to be upset, but I guess, and I'm not feeling sorry for myself, or maybe I am, I don't know. Ooh, I'm not controlling this very well today. Sorry. Realizing that it's possible that this could be, and you know what the thing is, that's different, and I'm interrupting myself, but I don't care. Um, when you are a single person, unless you've always been a single person, you kind of have an idea of what you're supposed to do. Or maybe if you're divorced, although if you're divorced, you're not going to call your ex-husband because it's not going to be an amicable situation. But maybe when you're, I think because maybe I've depended on somebody else to do all these things and I did stuff too. Let's not, don't get me wrong. I wasn't, didn't have an apron on and I wasn't cooking brownies and doing nothing. Not that that's doing nothing. But I had a very active role, but not to keep my family safe from harm. And that was putting me in a new environment where I don't know, like, really what's going on. I don't understand being here. I don't understand what it's like to be here because I just got here. And just getting here and having all this stuff happen is just really overwhelming. And has me thinking about um, being alone forever, being the one that's responsible to keep my children from harm is really an overwhelming responsibility. So, this is the thing. If you don't have kids yet, it's a big deal. Oh my God, this is such a rambling. You would think I was on crack. It's such a big deal to be responsible for other people. I can't even tell you, especially when they're your people. Anyway, I could talk forever. I feel like I paid for an hour of therapy and I'm going to use it. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. So, it's crazy. Everything is so crazy. I just hate it. So, I don't feel any better now that I've purged. And this is such a long, dreadful, horrible, boring, pathetic, self-serving, whiny, wish I had a thesaurus conversation that I'm having with myself. I don't know. So, that's what I've got. Oh, and for all of you who have been watching my videos for a while, you'll see my familiar couch. I actually brought it with me. One of the few things, not, well, turns out I brought a lot of things, but oh my God, I can't stop playing with my head. Um, anyway, so that's the story. The story is, the upshot is, I feel screwed. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing, and I feel like I kind of can't do it. I gotta do it, I get it, but I feel like it's just so much. It's just so much. And I love my children. And I feel bad that I'm the one that's put in charge to make sure that they're okay. I hope they don't see this soon because they'd probably be pretty nervous thinking that the captain of their ship is really the cook. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna go back to waiting for nothing. I'm gonna search the internet for the weather, and I don't know what time it is. 4:30. It's like a 15-minute video. Anyway, whatever. I'm sure none of you are watching, which is fine because I kind of needed to work it out with myself. And I'm watching the weather right now. Okay, and what they just said: lightning, thunder, and a messy wet weather. But the weather guy doesn't look alarmed. So now I feel pretty good. Another storm has passed, and I didn't drown. So it's great. Okay, that's what I've got. And be good to yourself, and believe in yourself. I'm going to try to do that.